if something goes wrong early on in your golf swing, you're going to have to compensate for that. Wilson. Wilson. I'm going to show you something amazing. If you are in the wrong position right at the start of your golf swing, you probably don't even know it, but this drill is going to allow you to feel that. You can do it indoors, thankfully. But let's go somewhere warmer to do it. Let's go to Mallorca. Let's go. Do you know the reason I go to Mallorca, Pula Golf Resort in October, is because of days like this. So I try and batch as much content as I possibly can, purely for days like this. So it's worked out well. It's worked out brilliant. Let's go to Mallorca. Let's get away from this weather and let's make golf better. Let's get the start of your golf swing flying. So when we coach golf, there's 10 measurable positions within the golf swing. Okay, so your address position, if there's something wrong at one position, then the next position has to compensate, or 2 positions later have to compensate. So think about it. So the measurable positions are your parallel lines. So your address position's MP1, measurable position 1. When the club comes back to shaft parallel to the ground, so a parallel line or a horizontal line, that's MP2 or first parallel. MP3 is lead arm, 4's at the top, 5 is back down, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the trail arm parallel, and then your measurable position 10 is your finish or your follow through. But if you imagine, if there's something wrong with your address position, you'll find a way around that. I believe that. You make a swing round it. If there's something wrong at MP2, so your first parallel there, or your second position, if something's wrong, if you're way out here, or away in here, something's going to have to give pretty quickly because you're wrong so early on in the golf swing. When I say you're wrong so early on, I don't mean you personally, just in general. You know, if that is the position, then it's an early place within the swing for an error to occur. So imagine if we got past MP2 or first parallel in a great position, then we're 2/10 of the way into the golf swing already and we're on track. That's a good thing. So what can go wrong there? Well, the most common thing that goes wrong there that I see is when people take that club back, they're out here. They're too far out. Now there's all this chat online now about having to keep the club outside your hands, and I get that. And I look at my EUREKA golf swing and I bring the club in here, which is the opposite to the feet line. Also, I look at the GEM training age, which I think is absolutely fantastic. There's a link to that in the description below. And when you get to here, your club face is generally pretty much parallel, toe to the sky. Scotty Scheffler's there. Okay, now out here and close to marry up with the spine angle, I get it, but it's not for everyone, because then from there you need to be able to really whip that body through and be very athletic. And most guys aren't, to be fair. If you watch guys on tour, you know, they get to here, let's say they are there, and the leading edge matches up with the spine angle. The club shaft is parallel to the toe line or the target line. That's important. Then they come back down, instead of being here and close, because they move their bodies so well, they lag the club behind, and it's then in the position where the GEM is, which is brilliant. But it's easier just to swing a GEM and be there and come back through that position. So your takeaway, here's the drill. The drill is going to change your world. You'll never have tried this before. Take your cane, place it up the aft of the shaft. The aft is the back of the shaft, so non-target side of the shaft, so closest to the body. Now you're thinking, yeah, I've seen this before, Steve. If it hits my left side and the way through, there's a problem. Well, that's not the drill. That's not the chipping drill that we're talking about. Take your address position. At address, let's go here. At address, let me move over. At address there. Now that cane is touching my lead side. Now I want that to stay touching my lead side all the way down to my knee on the takeaway. So it's there, to my knee. And that position there, my club shaft is now perfectly in line with my feet line, a square feet line. I've not got an open feet line here for EUREKA golf swing because that's a different model. But let's just look at this. So address position there. Now it's on my side. I come up, it's still on my side, 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 there. Still on it's on my leg there. Now my club shaft is parallel to my target line, and the toe of the club is to the sky, and it's tucked in a touch. I mean, we're not here, and we're not open. It's really, really good. Really good. Now I'm standing with open feet there. If I was square, let's use this cane. So if I am square, let's just use that. And I'm not sure how lined up this is with the camera now. But let's imagine that's parallel to target, feet are square. I stand like this, that's very, very awkward for me to do. Feet are square, great. And I take the club back. So they start off leading, touching my, cane's touching my lead side. Still touching. I'm now centred to the golf ball. I've not moved off the golf ball. Still touching there. There, so the club is now parallel. First horizontal, it's parallel to the cane on the ground. The toe of the club at the leading edge is also parallel to that, tucked in a fraction, I mean just a touch, which is much more achievable than being here and having to really move the body out of the way to get it back. Like so. I'm here, and then if my body doesn't work quite as well, at least I'm going to be in a neutral position on the way down. And then from there I can swing and hit ball. But that takeaway there, that little drill is pure gold. That is worth an absolute fortune. Feet square, there. Down, run it down there. Look at that. So the knee is being touched by the cane, the toe of the club's to the sky, and the club's parallel. So now we've got to MP2, we've got 2/10 of the way through. 20% of the swing is spot on. So I guarantee MP3 will be spot on as well. Because think about it, you've traced the line, you've traced it to there. Then I can continue up from there to here. Now I've got to a great position where my lead arm is just a little bit inside the target line because things are moving behind me. And then from there MP4 will take care of itself, top of the swing. And I've got much better position at the top to come back down because my takeaway was class. It's hard for me to square my feet, I'm always standing open, so if they're a little bit closed, forgive me. There. Look at that, that's really good, and that cane there is touching my knee, it's touching my lead knee. So if I can translate that, there, then there's more chance of the whole swing being uniform. How good was that? How good was that? I'm as much to blame as anyone. I don't work too much on my takeaway. This is strange for me being square, but it would feel like that. I'm just visualising where that cane would be there. Yeah, it's good. Slow, deliberate moves to get there. So the mesh glove situation, let's just go back to that for a second. In my Loft and Lie glove sleeve, it holds like 4 gloves, but I have way more than 4 gloves in there, which is ridiculous, and I have packets of gloves. But if I was to wear my premium world-class leather glove today, because of the sweat, it would get ruined. So it's having that air flow for the correct conditions, but still with a full palm of leather, so you still have the world-class feeling, yet it allows it to flow, the air. So you're not going to ruin your brand new or your really good quality leather golf glove when the conditions are too hot. Now I'm pretty sure from this camera angle you won't quite get the benefit of seeing the takeaway. You won't, and I'm standing square. I'm going to stand EUREKA style, and then from there, where am I going to go? I'm going to go to there. I'm going to feel that cane. Let's not go EUREKA style, let's just go square. Now I've got this here to show. So I'm there, on the lead side. We're on the lead side. You can feel how the wrist caught correctly to keep that cane on there. So the hinge to get to there. Now it's touching the knee. It's touching the knee. Scraping down that leg there to get into that awesome position where I've now set the club. I've got that set. I'm set there. I'm not one piece forever. I've got it set to a degree that cane allows me to set it to. Then I have to go on and recreate, feel that, and feel that. It's all feels. It's all feels, man. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for taking an interest in my Loft and Lie brand. Thanks for checking out my website, EUREKA Golf Swing. You guys are just unbelievably good. I mean it. I absolutely mean it. I mean that. I really do. I went through a hard time. Nearly gave up the channel. But your support and your just encouragement, I guess, really decided or made the decision easy for me to keep it going. And yeah, I still have bad days, of course, but it's the rewarding comments that make it worthwhile, and I can just thank you guys so much for that. It's you guys that's made me still be here creating content like this for you. Anyway, that's very emotional. So if you want to get better at driver, click the link in this video just now on the top corner there, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks, bye bye.